Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the last call project pan update. I am doing this with a couple of friends on Instagram. I will link them down below, along with anybody else I know that's doing this, but it's just a kind of end of the year project that I like to do every year with them that, you know, anything that's like hanging around from old projects or just stuff that I want to finish, it's the time for, you know, last call, push it all out of your collection. So, I do have two empties. They are the Youthforia Pregame Daily Protective Primer. We were up to here last time, and I did manage to finish that little baby up. I actually really liked that. And finally, this is now done. I don't know if you can hear or not, but you can't hear anything else rattling around in there, thank God. But the Beauty Bakery Sweet Glaze Baking Spray is finally done. I did not like this. I don't think it did much for me. So, and then it lasts forever on top of it. Now, a couple of these things in here I have not used, and that's really bad, but I need to make sure to at least use everything this month. But I have an explanation for at least most of them why I haven't used them. And I am rolling one thing in, because normally this starts with 10 products, but I threw in 11 because at the last second I realized I wasn't finishing this in a different project. So I just threw it in at the end, but I'm gonna roll in one to keep it at 10 now. So starting from the top, one thing I haven't used is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Primer. I just finished my Anastasia. And in a different project pan, I rolled a little mini foundation to use up in. So that probably has 2 to 3 more uses, and once I'm done with that, this will get started. I don't know if I can finish this by the end of the year. I hope I can, because I've only finished 2 full-size foundations so far this year. But hopefully I can finish this. I can usually go through CoverGirl foundations pretty quickly. Which is explicitly why I chose a CoverGirl foundation for this project. Next is the Kylie lip pencil. This is the one that has the bubble in it that makes it kind of crumble faster. I've only worn it 2 times, and here is my paper progress over here. It's got a decent amount. So I'm not worried about this. As long as I wear it at least a couple of times every month, it'll be gone by the end. It might be gone by the end of this month. I don't know. Next is my Pink Lips Cosmetics Browed Up Brow Pencil that I've been enjoying using. I will put in my paper progress. I have used it, I want to say 10 times. No, 11. Go me. But this is what it currently looks like. We have a nice little chunk of progress. I think it will take me the entire time, but I do think that I can finish this by the end of the year, and really that's what's important. And the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray in Blueberry, and what was it? Not a lot of uses. Yeah, 3 uses, because I use a lot of this at once. I have made it go from here to here. Actually, I don't think that's the right number of uses, because I've used this to wet my makeup sponge at least once. So 3 to 4 uses, we'll say. And I've used up like 1/3 of it, so yeah. There's only 2 ounces in these, that's why I can go through them pretty quickly. That's why I chose it for this project, because I wanted something full size that I could finish by the end of the year without a problem. I have been really enjoying it. It does smell really good. I don't think they carry the fruit sprays anymore, which is a tragedy because they are really nice. Speaking of their fruit line, I also have their face mask. I've used this once. That made it go from here to here. And I think this has 1 to maybe 2 masks left in it, so I will finish this by the end of the year. Not really worried about that. I used this less than I thought I was going to. Like, it's just, I don't know what happened. But the Ulta Beauty Watermelon Facial Mist, it's only gone from here to here. And face mist, usually I can go through in like 2 months. I do think I can still finish this. Like, I'm not worried about it yet. I was just realizing as I was measuring, it's like, I really haven't used that a lot. I need to, you know, up my usage on that. So I just need to make a point of using that more. Something I haven't used is my Essence Moisturizing Hand Cream. For some reason I thought it said mattifying. I finished a different hand cream recently, so that's why I haven't started on this yet. And I do still think that I can finish it by the end of the year, so I just need to actually put it by my bedside and start using it. Because it had been like, I left it in my bathroom and that's not where I use my hand cream. Speaking of products I haven't used, this one I don't have an excuse for. It's the Sunday Riley Lighthearted Sunscreen. It's still in the same spot. I went on a trip and everything, like in a car driving, when this one time that I really would normally use sunscreen. Because I have vitamin D deficiency, I don't go out much in the sun. So usually for short trips out in the day, I don't put on sunscreen, and I don't recommend that for many people, but I need to get at least a little bit of sun, like, to my skin, so that's the way I do it. But for something like an actual drive, I should have used this, and I just forgot and didn't. So hopefully I can get this done by the end of the year, because it expires, and I will have to throw it away. Because while in makeup, you can kind of fudge those numbers a little bit, because it's like, oh, it's a foundation that says it has expiration, but that's because it has sunscreen, and the foundation and stuff is still fine. When the sunscreen expires, it's just pointless at that point, you know? And finally, this thing I have used, it's the Nicopy World Micro Bubble Foaming Cleanser. I wish I had used this more, but this is the progress that I have right here. So I use this to like clean my brushes and my makeup sponge and stuff like that, and I haven't been doing that as much lately as I need to, because if I would just clean a bunch of them, this would be gone in a heartbeat, but I'm lazy about that, so I need to be better about that. And the one thing that I am rolling in is this. It's the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Matte Setting Spray. This is the 1 ounce that was like a stocking stuffer from Walmart last year. I literally took off the plastic to like figure out how to market and everything. Like, it hasn't been used, it's all the way up at the top. But I figure something like this is something that I can get an empty for at the end of the year, because if you saw my life update video, I've had some stuff going on in the past couple of months, and I'm way behind in like my makeup empties from where I normally am. So I'm working on throwing in as many things that I can finish as I can. So there you have it. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully by next month I have a few more empties and just more progress on stuff in general. But as always, I do really appreciate you watching, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!